This week on Silver Screen, we celebrate Taco Tuesday,
investigate the closing of the Kit Den,
and go behind the scenes of ROTC.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, May 15th.
And your Silver Screen report starts now.
Tuesday, there was a food truck in the bus loop third block.
Yeah, it's called Pronto Taco, and I was there to check it out.
Students lined up in the bus loop Tuesday to buy lunch from District 5's first food truck, Pronto Taco. The district's food nutrition manager first thought of the idea for Pronto Taco and found a grant that helped start it up.
It's really a way to help generate some more finances for the student nutrition so they can do more things, buying local produce. We feature it at all of the high schools, so each day of the week we're at a different high school except Wednesdays. So on Mondays we go to Irmo, Tuesdays we're here at Dutch Fork, Wednesdays we go to Chapin, and then Thursdays we're at Spring Hill. And I actually cook all the food at Spring Hill High School.
Pronto Taco specializes in locally grown food, and students say it brings something different to the school.
We have chicken from South Carolina that's featured, so you can either get chicken tacos, beef tacos, chicken burritos. The pico de gallo that we have is from W.P. Rawls Farm over in Pillion, South Carolina.
I think it brings diversity to like the type of just like it allows us to see like different cultures and like the different food.
The food from Pronto Taco has been received well from students so far, especially compared to similar restaurants in the area.
I would say like if Moe's and Chipotle and Taco Bell were like a 10, then the taco truck would be like a 6 compared to it, or 7. 7.4.
The food's like really good, and I mean it's not that expensive, and I like it.
Fox, who is also the district's Farm to 5 greenhouse manager, eventually wants to use this food truck as a way to teach students about food preparation.
I would love if there was some way to get some kids involved with helping do the truck, because it's definitely a growing business in the culinary world. Food trucks are all over America, so that I think it's just a cool thing for kids to see, and why not have something different for school lunch?
I decided to take Fox's suggestion, and for this week's We Try It, I tried my hand at a Pronto Taco burrito.
Chicken or beef, and when we first make them, we do the cheese first. So
just get some cheese.
Yep, grab a handful.
Okay, I'm getting some cheese. I'm putting it on there like that.
I don't need as much, but
oh, so should I put some back?
A little hard to roll. Yeah, you can put some back on.
Okay.
All right, that's perfect.
Okay.
And then whichever meat you want to do.
Chicken.
Sure. We do about a scoop. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. We're putting it in here.
Perfect.
Okay.
And if you want to put some lettuce in there. Now the art to roll in a burrito is taking the sides and you're going to fold them this way.
Okay.
And then you're going to bring it over and kind of tuck it under what's already there.
Okay.
So,
okay.
there you go.
This. And then just like roll it from there?
Yep.
How does that look?
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we've asked students what their ideal school food truck would be.
Pizza truck, because pizza is my favorite food, and I think it would be good to have different like pizzas from different stores and everything.
A buffalo wing food truck, which that would be really good because a bunch of people like buffalo wings.
I would like to see Too Fat to Fly, because I feel like they're the best and they have really amazing food and it's different.
I'll probably say an ice cream truck or a candy truck because I like ice cream and candy.
Hey Malik, did you hear about English teacher Carol Jackson going to D.C. to be with the other Freedom Rider teachers across the country?
Yeah, I did. That sounds like such a cool experience. Here's Malik Brazil with more.
English teacher Carol Jackson was chosen to go to Washington, D.C. to learn with other teachers about the Freedom Rider movement.
150 Freedom Rider teachers went to Washington to make a big statement that students are more than a test, that students deserve equal access to education.
I was really excited for Ms. Jackson because she really uses the experiences and things in the classroom a lot. She co-wrote the book, and it's just really always been exciting for her to be a part of this organization, and to be invited and to go to meet her face to face again was really an exciting opportunity.
Initially, I was a little jealous because that's something that I think all of us would love to do. But more importantly, I just felt incredibly proud of Miss Jackson, and I just know how deserving she is of an honor like this.
The Freedom Riders is an organization to empower educators and students to positively impact their lives and the world around them.
In 2007, I went to see the movie Freedom Riders, and I was so inspired that I went online and found out that Erin Gruwell, the teacher in that movie, was looking for 150 teachers to train in her method. So I applied, and I was honored to be selected.
I wish that we had more programs like it, honestly. It is an awesome opportunity for educators to get together and to work together and to collaborate in the best interest of our students.
The importance of Freedom Riders is to really help teachers improve in the classroom, because you don't really think about, teachers need to learn too, but it just lets them learn unique ways to really engage the students and to just touch more people.
Jackson has done a great number of things beyond the Freedom Riders that have put her and Dutch Fork on the map.
Miss Jackson has actually put Dutch Fork High School on the map in countless ways, not just through Freedom Riders, but through the work that she's done with teacher cadets and all of her and the AP program, so many things that she's done here. But in particular, this is a national recognition. This is something that very few teachers across the nation have the opportunity to do.
One of the most important lessons that I take away every time I get together with other Freedom Rider teachers is that we here at Dutch Fork High School have it better than our students can ever know. It just makes me so grateful for the opportunities that we have here and can give our students. But it also makes me want to come back and do a better job.
This has been Malik Brazil with your Silver Screen Report.
The Guidance Department has changed its name to the School Counseling Department through the national movement by the American School Counselor Association. This change occurred because of the job description of the guidance counselor being altered over the years.
The name changed about a decade ago through the American School Counselor Association. This is a national movement. And the job of a school counselor has changed. In the fall, we are making the district-wide shift from guidance department to school counseling department.
So look for the new signs and titles in August.
In an effort to teach her students about social issues affecting South Carolinians, Kelly Payne had her sociology students create documentaries. Josh Imholt has the story.
Students in social studies teacher Kelly Payne's sociology class have been hard at work on researching specific social issues around the nation and in South Carolina and making a documentary showcasing their findings.
I thought this would be the perfect project for the students to be able to choose a specific social issue that they were concerned with, to find out what's being done about this issue in South Carolina and ways to improve it.
We interviewed a couple people like Bacardi Sellers, Derek Quarles, and we're trying to figure out, one of the topics was about the Charleston shooting a couple weeks ago. Another one was the Orangeburg massacre.
We've been asking questions about economic sanctions, the Confederate flag, why our economy could be better because the Confederate flag is still on the State House.
The class has researched everything from the high school dropout rate in South Carolina to the racial issues affecting the state. Students say the project has expanded their knowledge and awareness of social issues.
I think it's something that needs to be addressed. I think sometimes in South Carolina we don't want to talk about racial issues. It's something that makes people feel very uncomfortable, but I also think that could be very dangerous not to address it and discuss it.
Racial issues has been big in the South, especially South Carolina, for years and years, and I've always wanted to learn more about it.
There are certain issues that they didn't know maybe existed that they're going to be able to address and come up with solutions and ideas to solve problems.
This has been Josh Imholt for your Silver Screen Report.
With the school year coming to a close, the members of the Air Force JROTC are encouraging others to sign up for the course next year. Maddie Mason checks it out.
Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, otherwise known as JROTC, is one of the many electives that Dutch Fork offers to students.
ROTC is a volunteer program that all of the branches of the military service offer for high school students. It gives a student a chance voluntarily to see what the military is like.
ROTC is a 4-year-long program that offers many opportunities to students where they can better themselves, become better citizens, and it gives them an opportunity to kind of branch out and do things that they wouldn't normally do in their other academic classes.
The program provides the experience of community service and lifelong skills to help the students grow.
We learn how to drill. We learn about survival, leadership. We take field trips to military bases, camps, battleships. Every year we have this summer camp that teaches you a lot about becoming a leader, and it allows you to progress further here in the unit as an individual.
I've learned a lot about the Air Force and the other armed services. I've learned kind of like what they do and what it's like to be, part of that lifestyle. I've learned a lot of discipline and leadership skills that I wouldn't have learned in my other classes.
We do a lot of things out of school. We help with USC football games, and just this year we started with the USC basketball games. We clean up the highways.
ROTC participants encouraged their fellow classmates to join the program, not only for the credit, but for the experience.
Because even if you don't go in the military, it'll benefit you in anything that you want to do. Like if you want to have a regular job or own a business or something, you need to be responsible. So it's a great aspect to have.
It's really fun. It's an amazing opportunity. You'll meet a lot of new people that will become your friends for a very long time, even after high school. You'll just have a blast.
This program will not only provide opportunities for students in high school, but guide them toward their career path.
It helped give me direction. I will be going to the Navy in October, so it helped to lead me to that point, and also to improve my work ethic, because I was a very distant person when I first entered this program. Now I'm very close to the people who I'm currently in with it now.
When I graduate, I'm going to basic training. I go to basic training June 8th, and I'm in the Army National Guard.
Doing the ROTC program at Charleston Southern University, and I'll be in the Air Force Reserve for the next 6 years.
I think that the programs, whether it be Air Force, Army, Navy, it doesn't matter what ROTC program that the students get into, it will only be beneficiary for them when they go into the workforce or college or into the military.
This has been Maddie Mason with your Silver Screen Report.
The Kit Den Daycare is scheduled to close permanently at the end of the year. Lacey Jeter investigates.
For the past 15 years, the Kit Den has been a daycare option for District 5 teachers.
I think the Kit Den is a great resource for teachers. It's also a great recruiting tool. A lot of young teachers are going to choose Dutch Fork High School because they know that their child is downstairs. And I didn't really visit my son that much when he was downstairs because, that kind of sometimes upset him, but just knowing he was down there was a relief. And it helped me with my teacher schedule because the Kit Den's hours were just like my hours, and so it just worked.
It definitely made me more used to the school, and a lot of the teachers already know me, so it's good to have already connections to the school.
Because the Kit Den is located in Dutch Fork, it gives teachers an opportunity to be closer to their kids and work at the same time.
Just wanted to I don't know if a lot of people at the school know that there are 9th graders here in this building, that they are the charter members of the Kit Den. My son Matthew, Zola Jane Applin, Morgan Lohman, and Brandon Weinsnyder all started in the Kit Den, and now they're 9th graders here. And so this Kit Den for me has come full circle. They have shown the longevity of it and the success of it, and they're the living proof right there that it was a great experience for them.
Any child care is beneficial to people with kids, but the fact that we're here in the high school, so if a parent is breastfeeding, it's easy for them to just come down and feed their child. We have parents in River Springs, we have parents right here at the middle school, so it's really close for them to get to their child if need be.
Teachers and students say they will miss the Kit Den.
I think it's definitely a place that's had an impact on our school, and I think that we'll miss it a lot when it closes down.
I was very surprised to hear that it was closing.
There's really nothing to say. I mean, I would love to have, to be able to stay and to be able to carry on the Kit Den, but the school district or the school board or whomever does not want us here anymore.
This has been Lacey Jeter with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is pathos, a noun meaning an emotion of sympathy.
And now for some announcements. The spring issue of the Renaissance is being delivered in the cafeteria during all 4 lunches today. Come by room 252 if you did not get a copy. The PBIS All-Star Party will be Monday during all 4 lunches. If you have 3 or fewer tardies and no discipline referrals, you'll get a free hot dog, chips, cookie, and a drink. Check the list in the comments to see if you're eligible. Don't forget yearbook distribution is Tuesday night in the small gym from 6 to 9 p.m. You'll need to have your ID in order to pick up your book. If you can't attend, send someone with your ID and a signed note. If you miss Tuesday night's distribution, you'll have to wait until the lunch block on Friday to get your book. No yearbooks will be handed out between these times. There are absolutely no exceptions to this rule. Need to buy a book? Come early. Books will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. They're $85 each and only 70 books are available. Did you see yesterday's tech tip about iPad collection? If you missed it, we'll have the full how-to on next week's show. Now here's Malik with more.
Thanks, Ariana. And of course, tests begin Monday, and next week's schedule has been changed to accommodate testing. On Monday and Tuesday, the first 2 blocks will each be 2 hours long, with 1A and 5B ending at 10:20 and 2A and 6B ending at 12:27. The lunch blocks will last from 12:34 until 2:20, and last blocks will be from 2:27 until 3:40. Wednesday will be your regular delayed opening schedule. On Thursday and Friday, the schedules are flipped. AP Thursday and 4A Friday will meet first thing in the morning from 8:20 until 10:20. 7B and 3A will meet from 10:27 to 12:27. You go to your lunch with your 6B class on Thursday and your 2A class on Friday, with those blocks meeting from 12:34 to 2:20. 5B and 1A will both meet at the end of the day from 2:27 until 3:40. Students who normally go to the Kate Center will meet in the Dutch Fork Auditorium during their regularly scheduled Kate class times. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for our last Silver Screen show of the year. Kind of getting. All right. Thank you. Oh, perfect. All right. One take Drake, as they call me. No more mistakes.
Who calls it that?
Me?
All right.
Here's one take Drake. I got you right now. Bet $5. Bet. I want my money too.
No, I'm not paying.
I want my money. Can't see the P.
You still know what it's like?
2 minds in one take. Can I have $1, please? No, I'm talking to Ariana.
No.